Welcome back to Instables, everyone. Again, mentioning yesterday, if we have a possible gap down, then that would be that possible watch for that possible evening star setup. And that's exactly what we're sitting on now, is an evening star setup exactly on resistance. As you guys can see prior, we had consolidation exactly at our point that we are at now, looking to see if we will possibly continue on with this rejection. Again, we have a prior major rejection that we have here at 461. This is our major sell-off point from exactly last March. Looking to see if we will possibly continue on with this rejection on an evening star setup as we lead into next Wednesday's Fed rate hike. And if we do have this pullback, where exactly may we be headed next? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, major volatile movers that you want to be watching, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert throughout the day again. Let's jump into this one. So jumping into the SPY, I want to identify our daily candle structure here. This does show that we have an evening star exactly at possible resistance here. And this is exactly where we're watching out for, is a possible continuation on lower going into tomorrow, a possible retest on our 8-day for that possible continuation if we drop below our 8-day. So again, if we're looking for that possible continuation on lower, that room to run to the downside here, we want that possible continuation back below our 8-day. If we get a bounce going into tomorrow, which could be suspected, then in my opinion, looking for any possible bearish candle structure setup below our 8-day will be that play to the downside that is our bullish and bearish candle structure at this point. Now going into tomorrow, if we happen to pull back, we happen to drop back down below our 8-day, we happen to jump back above our 8-day, that would be extremely bullish, and that would be that overextension into the upper end of our major rejection that we had here again at 461. So that's what we're watching out for. Will we possibly drop back down below our 8-day and reclaim our 8-day? Again, dropping down below our 8-day would be that short-term momentum to the downside. And if we did jump back above our 8-day, that would be that swing-term momentum to the upside, in my opinion, for that continuation. Now, as we get that possible pullback and possible continuation on this pullback with an evening star setup, we want to keep in mind that we have a possible support here that we'd be looking for a possible bounce back from, which would be plausible since we do have our prior major sell-off point that we had. And as we lead into the end of the month, I would definitely be cautious for any major continuation on that bullish candle setup, because if we broke down below our trend line here, that would also be plausible, as we are sitting on a major continuation from a major gap up that we mentioned from yesterday on a solid candle here, representing that we could possibly have a wick to the upside leading into the end of the week, leading into next Wednesday's Fed rate hike. As we do now have that wick coming in, we could possibly assume that wick would possibly continue on lower, or if we do overextend, we would again be hitting this upper wick here, which was that March rejection that we had. So again, that's what we're watching out for, if we possibly overextend above our 8-day to possibly continue on higher, or if we do possibly continue on below our 8-day, that could be that continuation on a pullback, which could be that consolidation, maybe even that possible retest on our 8 monthly moving average. We'll see exactly what happens from here, but this is our candle structure setup. Looking at our weekly chart, as you guys can see, very much setting up for that rejection to the upside with a wick. If we possibly open lower going into tomorrow, then we have room to run to the downside again. If we do continue on lower with that evening star setup, which again is within this weekly candle here on this wick, showing that evening star setup on our daily chart, that's what we're looking for here. If we continue on with our evening star setup here, back below our 8-day. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, major volatile movers at very key levels that you want to be watching, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert throughout the day again. And again, all of you Instables, I appreciate it. One of you guys, very nice runs today in the Instables room. For the last few days, we've been hitting those nice runners in the Instables room, honestly, and we will continue to go at it. Looking forward to going at it tomorrow in pre-market. Much love to every one of you guys. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.